Hello, welcome to the channel. Here we go. OCR sample assessment for functional skills. Level 2 calculator paper. Ooh, yeah, level 2 calcs is always difficult. Right, what we're doing here. We've got a table to fill in, and let's have a look at what we need to do. So we've got some missing bits. So we've got the totals, so we can find that one. So we do 4170, take away 2210, we get 1960. If we do 1960 take away that one, we get 979. And if we do that one, add that one, we get 1642. Right, a customer age over 20 is chosen at random. What's the probability that he uses a password? Using a password is 663, and the total of them is 1642, and times that by 100. So we got 663 divided by 1642 times 100, and to the nearest whole number I've got 40.377, so it's going to be 40% in that one. Right, here's some screens. What type of correlations? Going uphill, so it's positive. Popular size of smartphones is 1080. Simplify the ratio. Right, simplify the ratio. So 1080 over 19. I'm writing it as a fraction, aren't I? Never mind, doesn't matter. So that's 108. Whoops, over 192. I'm going to half that. So go 54. Half that, so 192 divided by 54 is no 192 divided by 2 is 96, so 96, so 9's going to that. I wonder if 9's going to that, so let's do 96 divided by 9. No, the 9's don't go into that. Okay, carry on half in it. Half of 54 is 25, 26, 27. Half of that is 45, and 3 is 48. Now 3's going to that. Yeah, 3's going to that 9, and 3's going to that 16. So it's a 16-9 or 9-16. Oh, look, already done this one. So got the ratios. We know it's 9 to 16. So I just counted along there. That's 9, that's 16 up there. So B is correct. And this one's double the size. These I counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. So that's never going to work out. It's 9 to 16. So it's B and D. Jane reads. What's going on there? Jane reads a define screen size, the length of diagonals. The shaded rectangle is a scale drawing of a smartphone. So find the length in millimeters. So we've got 2 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 6 centimeters, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, 2, 4, 6. It's not 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's 4, 8, 12. So that bit is 1.2. 1.2. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7.2, 7.2 centimeters, which is 72 millimeters. Find the screen size in inches. We've got 72 millimeters divided by that number, 25.4 equals how many inches? So 72 divided by 25.4 is 2.8 inches. 2.8 inches. Where we go? I lost the cursor now. Sunshine's coming through the window. Right, 2.8 inches. 2.8 inches. Right. onwards and upwards. Jane says the screen size is directly proportional to the screen area. Okay, she collects information. Is she correct? Well, what we've got to do is, there's the size, there's the area, so just find a ratio between the two. So that divided by that equals something, and that divided by that equals something. And if they're different, then it doesn't work. So 42.73 divided by 10, so this one is 4.273 times bigger. So if we take the middle one, 10.68 divided by 5, well, that comes out as 2.136. Now, if they were directly proportional, they'd all be exactly the same. No. Yeah. For example, see here, if you double the length there, then that should be doubled. That should be 1046, and it's not. Yeah. No. No. Not same multiplier. Yeah. I.e. double length is not double area. Okay, another one. Choosing the best deal. Okay, choosing the best deal. Right, option 1, 24-month contract, pay £28 a month and a £25 one-off payment. So we're going to do it for 24 months. So option one is 24 times 28 plus 25. So 24 times 28 equals plus 25 equals, so option 1 is 697, and option 2 is pay £10 a month for a SIM card and buy them. So we got £10 a month times 24 months, and then plus 375. So that's 240 plus 375. Well, this is always a bit cheaper, isn't it? Yeah, 615. So, which is cheaper? Option 2. Yeah. Right. The G-Phone smartphone option 2 is reduced from 375 to 335. Calculate the percentage reduction. So it's the difference over the original times 100. That's what we need, difference over the original. So the difference between that is £40 over 375 times 100. So 40 divided by 375 times 100 is 10.6. 10.6 to the nearest whole number. So we got 10.6 recurring, so it's 11 to the nearest whole number. Right, now we've got to do SIM cards. So you notice how much you use the phone. Number of calls. Calculate an estimate of the mean. So let's have a look at the number of calls we make. 2, 6, 11, 19, 19, 23, 25, 27. So we've got 27 calls. Now we take a midpoint of that, yeah, which is 5, and multiply it by that, so it equals 10, and the midpoint is 15 equals 60, and the midpoint of that is 25 equals 125, and the midpoint of that is 35, and that's it. I can't do that. 8 times 35 is 280, and the midpoint of that one is 45. 90, that's 180, 280, 180. And the midpoint of that is 55, so that's 110. And the midpoint of that is 65, so that's 130. So now let's add all of those up to see the minutes. So 10 plus 60 plus 125 plus 280 plus 180 plus 110 plus 130 is 895. So I've got 895. Now, an estimate of the mean is going to be 895 divided by 27. So 895 divided by 27. So let's see what that comes out. Divided by 27, 33.148. 33.148. There's a bit of recurring going on there. So can I just go, I'll just go 33 to the nearest minute. Right, Kai needs to make about 100 calls a month. Oh, it's all about phones, isn't it? Send 300 texts a month and use 5.5 gigs. The SIM card choosing the shape or below. So what we've got to do, choose the cheapest SIM card deal for Kai. So we want to use about 5.5 gigs. So it's looking like those are the gig limits, yeah? I want to make 100 calls a month. 100 calls a month. Well, yeah, 100 calls a month. They're alright, yeah? And text, unlimited. So it looks like that one's the cheapest, yeah? Cheapest SIM card. That fits all criteria, so I'm going to say deal C. Deal C. Okay, run to the next one. Kai reads that in a survey of 225 people, 198 own smartphones. What fraction of these people own smartphones? Well, 198 out of 225. Can we divide that by something? Let's see. 8, 9. 9. Does 9 go into those? 198 divided by 9 equals 22. 225 divided by 9 equals 25. Yeah, so divide by 9. 22 over 25. I only thought of 9 because if 9 went into that, it would go into that with 1 over, and that would make 18, so that would be 9 as well. So I have no idea that 9 went into that. That was just, you couldn't, too difficult without a calculator. But hey, it's a calculator paper. Right, Kai decides to buy one of these. He needs a loan. He will pay back his loan by the end of 3 months. Blimey, 3 months to pay that back. 3 equal monthly payments based on the table below. Loan amount, monthly payment. Yeah. At the end of 3 months, pay back £400 interest of 75p each day per 100 borrowed. What's the most expensive loan? So loan A is if you borrow £400, you're going to pay back £200 a month. So 200 times 3 months is £600. Loan B, at the end of the 3 months, pay back £400 plus interest 75p a day. So you're going to pay back £400 plus 90 days times 75p. So 90 times, I'm going to do 0.75 and the answer comes up in pounds. So that will be £67.50. So that will be equal 47 pounds 50. That looks like a better deal so far. I wonder what the other one is. I might have made a mistake there, so I'll come back to that. C, at the end of 3 months, pay back £400 plus 10%. Compound 10% per month. Oh, right, okay, so I'll change that. That B might be wrong. I'll come and have a look at that in a minute, yeah? So 400 times 1.1 3 times. So 400 times 1.1 to the power of 3. Forgot the decimal point. 400 times 1.1 to the power of 3. That is 53240. So that one is 53240. Right, let's have a look at this one. I've got the interest wrong, haven't I? At the end of 3 months, pay back £400 plus interest of £75 each day per 100 borrowed. So I've got to multiply that interest by 4. Yeah? Because he's borrowed £400 times 4. Yeah, missed that bit out. So we got 90 times 0.75 times 4 is 270 plus the 400 makes 670. So the cheapest one is loan C. But we're not asking that, are they? Oh. How many times? It's the first time they've come across which is the most expensive. The most expensive one is loan B. Oh. Backwards question. Just why? Why do they want to catch out? Right, Joan wants to get more customers now. So by having competitions and prizes. One idea is to fill a large upturned cone with smartphones. Customers guess the value of the smartphones in the cone. The nearest guess wins. The cone will have a height of 0.5 and a radius of 1.5. Calculate the volume. Right, so here's the volume of a cone. So one third times pi times the radius. The radius goes 1.5 meters times 1.5 squared times the height of the cone is 0.5. So 1 divided by 3 times pi times 1.5 squared times 0.5 is 3/8 of a pi, which is 1.17. It's a lot of numbers. 1.178 meters cubed. Jane wants to calculate the estimate of value of the smartphones. She makes some assumptions about the smartphones. They are cuboid in shape, measuring this. They will completely fill the cone to the top with no empty space. That's going to be difficult, isn't it? Because it's a cone, you're going to have gaps. Anyway, a smartphone is worth about 200 quid. So, a phone. The phone is 15 by 7 by 1. Now, hang on. The phone, that's 1.178 meters, right? So they've got the cone is 1.178 meters cubed. Now, I'm going to change that to centimeters. Or can I change that to meters? I don't know. change that to centimeters, yeah? So I'm going to multiply by 100 by 100 by 100. I've got to do it 3 times because it's cubic, yeah? So 1.178 times 100 times 100 times 100. Now that equals 1178000 centimeters cubed. It's going to be millions, isn't it? Yeah. So this is 15 times 7 times 1, which is 105. Use your answer, James. Calculate estimate value for the smartphones in the case. Now, so if we then take the size of the cone, 1178000, divide it by 105, we'll find out how many smartphones. This must be thousands of pounds, yeah? Yeah? 1178000 divided by 105 is 11219 point. I'm going to forget the decimal points. I don't need to because it's a calculate an estimate of the value. Give your answer to a sensible. Maybe I don't need to do this because it says estimate. Oh God! Anyway, so 11219 times 200 because each phone is 200. So 11219 times 200. Yeah, I've got there 2243800. £2 million. £2 million. Right, now it did say estimate, so what can we possibly estimate? Can we estimate that? Could we round that down? Okay, so estimate that 1.00000. So that's estimated the volume of the cone, and estimate that. So if I divide that by 100, then I cancel. That would give me 10,000. So then I could go 10,000 times 200, which is going to give me 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives me 2 million. Yeah. So, yeah, £2 million. I don't know, as an estimate. Give your answer. That's a sensible. It's not really, is it? Because what sort of 2 million quid's worth of phones in there? It's crazy. Now the next competition is a speed texting contest. The world record. Right, the world record texting speed is 1.47 words per second. The winner in Jane's contest texted 25 words in that. This is less than half the speed of the world record. So if we do 30 words per second. So hang on, are we going to do this word divided by that? So 30. Oh no, that's how many seconds a word. So if we do 25 words divided by 35.54 seconds. 25 words divided by 35.54 seconds tells me that we can do 0.7 word 0.703 6.03 words per second. Now, the world record is, Jane says, this is less than half the speed of the world record. Oh, so we can only do 0.7 words. So if we double that, okay, so we take 0.703 and double that, we get 1.406. That's still less, yes. Less than half speed of the world record. Is she correct? Yes, she is correct. Now, Jane wants to know how long it would take the world record speed texter to text this book. Right, so now we've got to go back up to find out what the world record texter does again. So 1.47 words per second. Okay, let's have a look. So the world record speed is 1.47 words per second. This is an awkward thing, this. The number of words on 4 pages of the book contain that. The book has 300. Use the median number of words on a page and the information part at the top to calculate an estimate. Right, so the median are these. So I'm going to put them in order first. I'm going to put them in order up here, yeah? 199, 276, 304, and 332. So the median is in there. So I need to add these two and divide by 2. So 276 and 304 is 8 and 580. 580 divided by 2. So 580 divided by 2 is 290. So here's the median speed, 290 words. Now, this is words per second. Right, so now we've got 290 times the pages in the book, 318. So 290 times 318 is 92220. Yep. So that's how many words there are in the book. Now we're going to divide that by the number of words per second. So 92220 divided by 1.47 divided by 1.47 equals 62734.69 seconds. Now I'm going to now divide that by 60, which gives me 1045.5 minutes, and then divide by 60 again to find hours, because look, they want it in hours, yeah? So divide that by 60 again, it gives 17.4 hours. 17.4 hours, where are we going with this? 17.4 hours. So this gives me 17.4 hours. Right, give your answer to the nearest hour. 17. Give a reason why. Oh, you're gonna get tired. Get tired. And slow down. You'd never be able to keep that up for 17 hours. You do that for like 128 characters, but not 2 and the whole. Oh, the end of the paper. Oh, well. Anyway, no, that was a funny old paper. That. It started to get a bit boring because it was all about a phone, yeah. But I suppose it's okay. So let's put a little scribble there so it doesn't move. There we go. So yeah, if you like this sort of stuff, subscribe to the channel. Make it grow. It's for you. Make a comment. Put your thumbs up, say you watched it, and down below there's lots of other videos for you to watch. So I'll see you in the next one, so thanks for watching.